Okay, so this is pretty shocking. A company called Wanderlust Adventures, along with the government in Guyana, they want to clear and reconstruct Jonestown and turn it into a tourist attraction. Remember what Jonestown is. Jonestown is like Auschwitz, basically. It's like one of those places where a massacre happened in South America, in Guyana, and these were American citizens that it happened to. So the story was that in 1978, this group called the People's Temple had so many followers in the United States, and they were led by this preacher named Jim Jones. And it was really, really powerful. It took people from all walks of life in this group and all races, right? And for some reason, they couldn't advance in the United States anymore, so they decided to up and go to South America and settle in Guyana in the jungle. They created this town called Jonestown, and it was like tightly controlled by Jim Jones and the guards and everything, whatever. Eventually, people wanted to leave, they wanted to go home. And so a congressman and some journalists and everything came, they flew in. There's only like a couple ways in and out. You could go by river or by like airplane. There's an airstrip. Anyhow, so the congressman comes and they do a tour, and at the end of the tour some families want to leave and they get ready to leave and they're about to fly away, and the guards open fire on everybody in the plane, and I think they killed the congressman and a journalist and a few others, and some people escaped into the forest. And then later on, Jim Jones gathered all the followers, there are about 900 of them, and he poisoned them. He made them drink a grape juice, poisoned, and they all died. And so there'd be movies, books, stories. There are a couple people that actually survived the massacre, but that's all what happened in Jonestown, and they want to resurrect whatever happened in Jonestown and use it as a tourist attraction. So the government is saying that it's going to be similar to some sort of memorial that they have like at Auschwitz or in Rwanda and places like that. But I don't know, a lot of people are saying that this sounds really ghoulish. Like, why would you want to do this? I think that was only 50 years ago. And like, these were American citizens, right? Who wants to go to a place like that? Deep in the jungle. And like, they're going to rebuild the houses because right now everything's like dilapidated and overgrown by the jungle, but they want to like rebuild that place. And I don't know, when I read this I was just like, not terrified, but like, you know, when you're a kid you're told like bad stories and stuff. Well, this one of the stories that I used to be told when I was a little kid, that about Jonestown. And I remember very vividly they had like a helicopter fly over Jonestown in like 1978 after all this happened, and you could see the bodies of people around like the, I think it's called the pavilion area. There was like loudspeakers playing, and it was like Jim Jones rambling while these people, you know, it was just their bodies that were piled up of people that didn't know what was happening. They were poisoned by the drink, or I think some people said that they were injected with something as well, and it just took all their lives. So yeah, it like stuck with me when I was a little kid. So, and plus I do have a connection to Guyana as well, so it was just like, yeah, I can't believe. So, you know, if it's a place of reverence and education, I could see wanting to do something like that. But if you just want to make money off of something like that, turning it into a tourist attraction, it seems kind of shallow. What do you think?